And I'm now joined by UMES student PA announcer RJ Toll, who is here with me to break down UMES women's and men's basketball. Welcome to the show, RJ.
Yo. Thanks for having me, Cedric.
Yeah, and before we jump in, you've done such a great job this whole year, RJ, of bringing the energy as a PA announcer. How are you liking that so far?
I love it so much, bro. God is the greatest.
Amen to that. Well, you've done a great job, like I said, this entire year. And both UMES men's and women's basketball, you've gotten to do PA announcing for that. So you've gotten to see them up close and personal. So let's start with women's basketball. They play 9 games in the month of November, including 4 home games in their first 5, RJ.
The Hawks team found a lot of success in those home games, earning 3 wins in those 4 home games, including a 65-57 win over Bowie State, a 75-32 win over Virginia Lynchburg, and a 67-42 win over Cheney. I even got a chance to interview Zamara Haynes after their win over Virginia Lynchburg. That was a game where the Hawks forced over 30 turnovers. Let's check out the interview.
Hawks. Hey, look, I'm here with Zamara Haynes. She's a graduate student from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. After a dominating victory, what was your mentality going into this game?
Basically just to execute our scouting report. We had a good one. We worked real hard. We knew what plays we was going to execute going into the game. We spent a lot of time focusing on individual players on their team, so we did a good job of making sure we shut those key players down.
Okay, that's good, that's good. Hey, yo, look, a crazy stat. Your team forced over 30 turnovers today. How was your team able to force so many steals?
Just staying tall, trying not to foul, keeping our hands up, keeping our eyes on the ball, sliding our feet. We work on defense pretty often, so I'm not surprised that we got that many steals today.
Oh yeah, defense wins games. Defense wins games. What is your biggest takeaway heading into your matchup against Cheney University on Thursday?
Just basically the same thing, to go out there, execute our scouting, stay on our scouting report, execute our plays. We try and get more than 30 steals this time. Yeah, just try to give everybody a shot to go out there and showcase what we work on in practice.
Yeah. Congrats on the win today.
Thank you.
It is clear that these home games gave the Hawks some confidence into their month-long road trip. And despite dropping some matchups against Power 5 competition, the Hawks picked up an impressive 62-56 win at the Music City Classic in Nashville over the Dayton Flyers, who are a strong team out of the Atlantic 10 Conference.
Haynes finished with 25 points while Brianna Barnes scored 10 points off the bench. Mahogany Lester and Laney Allen also had big games on the glass, each contributing 7 rebounds to the effort.
And although Coach Malika Willis' squad will continue to be challenged in the month of December with tough competition against Mississippi State of the SEC, Arizona State of the Big 12, Virginia of the ACC, and Georgetown of the Big East, this is a battle-tested group, and they will look to build some momentum before MEAC play starts in January. But now let's move over to men's basketball, who have had some key storylines as well, RJ.
One of the main stories has been the rise of KC Shaw. Shaw was named Player of the Week in the conference and was third in all of Division I men's basketball with 23.8 points per game through the first 2 weeks of the season.
And what's crazy is that he immediately followed that up with a triple-double on the same day that he received that recognition from the MEAC. Plus, I heard you got a chance to interview him after the Hawks hung 113 points in one of the earlier games this season.
I sure did. Let's take a listen to what KC had to say after his triple-double.
So, it's your boy RJ. Hey, look, I'm with KC Shaw. He had a triple-double tonight, yo. KC, after a dominating win, how was the offense so efficient?
I just felt like me personally getting in the lane and just finding my guys for real. Guess they read the scout, me driving, and mainly just kicking it out to my team and trusting my team, and they hitting their shots, so shout out my teammates.
Oh yeah, shout out to his teammates. Hey look, you scored a triple-double, not a double-double, a triple-double. How are you able to be so successful?
First, nothing but God, man. I wouldn't be nothing without him. And my teammates, them hitting their shots, and me just trusting and believing in them.
Yeah. How does getting a win like this build towards a tough schedule ahead?
It makes us feel good. Definitely give us confidence, coming off some tough L's. Getting a dub going into these games definitely make us feel better.
Yeah, bro. Hey, look, y'all heard it first from KC Shaw. Once again, he got a triple-double tonight. I'm ecstatic. Hey, look, y'all stay blessed. Yeah.
Fun fact, Casey and his brother Kyrell have the rare achievement of being a pair of brothers that have eclipsed the 30-point mark in consecutive games. It's incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't that right? That right. The Hawks have now faced one of the toughest schedules, though, in the country, facing 3 top 25 opponents in the span of 7 days. That included bouts against Illinois, Arkansas, and the defending champions, UConn. And despite their struggles, Coach Cleo Hill's squad used the road trip as an opportunity to build team chemistry as they storm into a much-needed 3-game homestand.
You can follow along all with UMES men's and women's basketball on UMESHawksports.com and catch all of the games on the Delmarva Sports Network.
Well, I appreciate you joining me, RJ, to talk a little bit about UMES basketball. And in our next segment, we will switch gears to some of UMES bowling and talk about the start of indoor track and field.
Yeah.